A lot of people, black, white, Mexican, young or old, fat or skinny, have a problem being true to themselves. They have a problem looking in the mirror and looking directly into their own souls. Around the reason I am who I am today is because I can look directly into my face and find my soul.
What's up, YouTube? Happy New Year to everybody. Listen, it's a brand new year. Make sure you got goals. And don't only set goals, but make sure you execute your goals, okay? The best way to go about it is to plan, write it down, and have a agenda every day. Like I just came back from the gym, you know what I'm saying? Because this year I'm definitely going to get back in full shape and just focus on being the best version of myself. All right, so it is what it is, and that's what we should be about every day, fellas. Focusing on being the best version of ourselves and also focusing on our purpose. So today we're going to do a reaction to a woman who says Saturday is her date night and hashtag situationship. So this should be quite interesting. Let's get right into the video.
Me to waste my time with the same man. Come with me to waste my time with the same man I've been wasting my time with for 4 years now. Yay! So, story time, how this even became a thing. So, I've known this man for 4 years. You may be saying, but Cammy, your child is only 2. Yeah, because I've known him longer than I've known my baby dad. Only a couple months though. So I met this man in June of 2021 and we were dating, things were going good. The problem is I met my child's father in September of 2021. And once I met my child's father, me and him were like one of like those type of couples that were like, you meet once. And when I say couples, I mean like situationships. But we were that type of people like we met one time and we were just together ever since. That was us. So in the beginning, I was wasting his time. He wasn't wasting mine because he really wanted something serious with me. So he claimed, but he wanted me to stop talking to my baby dad and only talk to him. But at the time I was like, I'm single. Like if you not gonna make me your official girlfriend, I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to talk to. And that's what I did. But eventually I really started to like my child's father more than I liked him. So I would just play with him. Like I would always be lying. I would tell him now I'm asleep when I was really out with my baby dad. I just didn't know how to tell him like, hey, I'm fucking with this dude more. So I thought if I just showed him that like I'm fucking with this dude more, he would just eventually exit out of my life. So at first he was like, I'm not gonna talk to you if you're talking to both of us. Cool. My boo.
You know what's so sad about this is the fact that this woman doesn't have any shame. The fact that she's so comfortable putting this out there to the world is extremely sad because she pretty much telling us how much of a bird she is. She was messing with 2 dudes at the same time and she had a baby in the midst of all that. If I'm that child's father, I will get a DNA test. So if the child father sees this, brother, get you a DNA test, fam.
Boobs are outrageously huge and I hate them. Anyway, so yeah, at first he was like, I'm not gonna talk to you if you're still talking to him. And I was still talking to him. So he stopped talking to me for a few months while me and my baby dad continued to talk. But then me and my baby dad stopped talking for a few months. So I went back to him. Again, at this point, I'm playing him because I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't really fuck with him like that. I really want to be with you. And that's why I'm back talking to you. but that really wasn't what was going on. So anyway, cool. Me and him started talking back again, whatever. April of 2022, me and my child's father started back talking again. And that's when he was like, fuck you, since you're gonna keep talking to this dude. But at this point, he just like accepted it, and he was like, I'm not gonna take her serious since she won't stop talking to this guy. So he accepted that I was talking to him. He didn't want to stop talking to me this time, but it was like his energy definitely shifted and changed. So yeah. Fast forward, I get pregnant by my child's father, and that was a shit show within itself. And I ended up talking to him, the guy that's been wasting my time, my whole pregnancy. He was actually the first person outside of my family that I told about my finger being amputated. I called him the very next morning. Well, it was the same morning that I got out of the hospital.
This shit is crazy, bro. How she knows who her child father is, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because it's like, yo, she was just juggling these dudes. Nasty work, man. This is just disgusting. The fact that she's really on TikTok with a story time like this, bro, and she expects a man to take her serious? Yo, amazing.
Hospital. But my finger was amputated technically December 4th. I called him the morning of December 5th, crying to him, letting him know that like my baby dad just amputated my finger, whatever. And in that moment, I should have stopped talking to him, because he was so, it was like an I told you so moment to him. Like, he wasn't saying that to me in that conversation, but that's how he was feeling. And you could peep the energy. Like, he was like, what? He did what? Like, so after my child's father amputated my finger, he stopped talking to me for the remainder of my pregnancy, basically. So he would be checking in like, oh, he's still not talking to you? He's still not fucking with you? And I'm like, no. And then he'd be like, oh, you know he back with his first baby mama. Like, he was really trying to like piss me off, I feel like. And he was really just trying to get his get back, basically. Like, ha, look what happened. You chose him over me, and look what happened. And I'm like, bro, okay, I get it. I get it. So boom. Ever since that, I gave birth to my daughter. The first year, I was a single mom for real. Like, my baby dad wasn't helping me. So, you know, I would entertain him because of boredom. Like, I would call him, text him. But I wasn't really seeing him at all because I never had any free time until my child's dad did come around. He started getting custody of her, having her on the weekends. I started hitting him back up. And I was only hitting him up because I was like, I might as well get some, you know what? It's been so long. But I started to feel like, you know, his energy was like more so like a I told you so, ha ha ha, energy with me. And it just like wasn't fulfilling. So I was like, you know what, fuck him. I'm not giving him my body anymore. And I have not to this day. It's gonna be a year.
Like, who cares? The damage is already done. Fellas, this is the life of a bird. And this is exactly what I mean when I say a woman is a bird, because of her mindset. She got a bird brain. It's the way she thinks. This chick, and this is how birds operate, right? They're gonna keep a sucker on the side every time. And then they're gonna chase after the men that they want. And then when those men dog them out, that's when they double back to the sucker. And that's why if your girl ever leaves you, if your girl ever walks out of your life, whatever you do not take her back, because you will become the sucker. Because some dude out there cracked your girl and didn't want her, and they sent her back to you. Fellas, it don't pay to be a sucker for love, man. This right here is just disgusting, because this bird just don't know better. And that's why you can't save a bird, because a bird she just doesn't have a clue. She thinks she's doing something by not giving him any. Mm, sad, bro.
It's gonna be a year and a few weeks. But anyway, but yeah, we still talk, we still argue all the time. And we occasionally go out with each other. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna go get tacos and margaritas.
Okay, listen, man. You know what's so sad about situations like this? The people who really suffer are the kids, because this is a mother. She just had a daughter, right? And again, if I'm that child's father, I will get a DNA test, bro. Let's be real. She was smashing you and she was smashing the other dude. I'm pretty sure she was getting cracked raw. Shit is crazy, bro. You know what? But let me know what y'all thought about this, man. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out. This is what you imagine him getting a hospital treatment with and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.